Well, here I am. I'm in my new house, in my new beauty area, makeup area, office area. I'm totally in love with everything. My house is amazing. I love it so much. All of the hard work finally paid off, so I am so happy to finally be filming for you guys. And I was racking my brain on what I wanted to film for you guys. This is just what I've been doing lately. I love watching like everyday makeup tutorials, like my current go-to products, my like current techniques that I love to do every day, what makes my makeup process go quicker, type of videos. So I have been doing that every day because I love doing my makeup, but you know, lately I haven't had all the time in the world like I would before, like I would before with 2 kids, but you know, as much as I would like. So I'm always trying to find new ways, new products, new techniques to kind of like speed up the process. So I thought I would film this for you guys and hopefully you guys get something out of it. So yeah, without further ado, if you want to see how I do my everyday makeup these days, just go ahead and keep on watching. I don't know if you guys can hear that lawnmower, but it's out there. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Clinique Pep Start Hydro Blur Moisturizer. Okay, so since this is going to be kind of a quick, like what I usually do, this is what I usually do. I didn't really come up with this look like for this tutorial. This is something I genuinely do every day once the kids go to sleep and you know I just want to put some makeup on because later we're going to go to the store, we're going to go do something. This is kind of what I've been doing lately and I've really been liking it. So I'm going in with primers first. I'm going to go in with this one, the Hangover RX, and then I'm going to use the smoothing primer by Makeup Forever. So I just do one, like kind of like a half pump. I don't do like a full, oh shoot, I always forget not to put, my nose is the only area that breaks up foundation that gets oily. And then I just use the smoothing primer on the areas where I just have like larger pores, like right here. So right at the like apples of my cheeks, I have huge pores. So I like to pat that in there, a bit on my nose, between my eyebrows. I also get kind of oily right here between my eyebrows, so it's really, really weird. Just right here on my chin area. I live in Arizona, so it's really hot here, and I know a lot of people are going more towards like matte foundations since you get kind of sweaty and like all that, but I like matte foundations like if I'm going to be going somewhere all day and being out. This is more for just like, you know, being at home and like, you know, running errands or something. I don't want to use like, you know, something really heavy. I just want coverage, but something to be like my skin. So I really love using my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. So I just kind of dot it. So I kind of do half of my face-ish. And then I just start patting it in. And it's crazy because it is pretty watery. You know, pretty liquidy. So you wouldn't expect it to have that great coverage, but it really does. And I know I usually start with my eyes first, but that's usually when I'm doing, you know, something more dramatic or something more detailed on my eyes. But since this is just like a quick type of makeup that I've been doing, I have realized that if I start with my foundation, my face makeup first, that I finish a lot quicker than if I start with my eyes. So now I'm going to be going in with some concealer. This is something nobody talks about. This is totally underrated. This Tarte Shape Tape. Do you sense the sarcasm? So I like to take it all the way to the sides of my nose. Like that, and then I do a little here, and then run it all the way down. This just helps with my nose contour later, and yes, I do still do like a slight nose contour. And I love using this brush because it really picks up the excess. Now I'm going to be going in with my Tarte Tarteist Pro Glow palette with the cream contour. I know it looks really dark for my skin tone, but it's awesome. It blends out really, really nicely. So I know it's gonna look crazy, but it's not that dark. So I'm gonna do half my face first, so you can kind of see the difference. So I use a smaller brush just to get a little bit more precise, and then I go in with this buffing brush and I kind of pinch it so it gives it a little bit more of a fanned out effect. And then I do kind of blend out the bottom part, but then once I get to the top I just pat it in like this. Just push it back towards the hairline. And sometimes if it gets a little too high or a little too far towards your lip area, I just grab my foundation brush that I used earlier and just kind of buff out the edges. My nose up here starts, and then I just like make a line down. And it's okay if it's not super straight. You just want the general idea. So then I just use the side of the buffing brush that I was using earlier. Just gonna get the edges. And then I get my concealer brush and then I do the center to blur out the edges. And for powder, I'm not a big like a baking person. Sometimes I do it just for the sake of the videos, but just day to day, you know, obviously if you're going somewhere that you need it to last all day long type of thing, I totally understand. It's for lasting power. That's what baking is for. But if you don't have a problem with if you don't have a lot of oils in your skin and you're more dry like me, I usually don't bake, you know, every day. So what I do like to do is I just get a small little brush and my translucent powder. Today I'm going to be using the Dermablend. I put like a tiny bit in the cap and I just tap it in there and I put it right underneath my eyes to set it. Just put it in the areas where you crease the most, or where you have I guess the larger pores. I just tap it like kind of in the center between my eyebrows, like pretty much everywhere I put my concealer. Then I have like smile lines right here, and I learned this trick from Carly Bible. She like goes like this to like fill in like these lines, because I also will crease right here sometimes. And I'm still loving my Mineralized Skin Finish by MAC. I go in with just a bigger brush like this, and I just tap everywhere that I didn't put the translucent powder. Usually if I have some time to do something to my eyes just to add a little bit of depth, I will just go in with my bronzer on my crease and then add a little shimmer from whatever highlight I'm using that day on my lid. Just to be like genuine in what I usually do. I usually don't put anything in my crease. I don't pull out a palette because that's just how I am. If I pull out a palette and I see a color, I'm just like, oh, just a little bit of this, just a little bit of that, and then I'll do a full wing liner and it just goes from there, and I'm like in here for an hour. So just so that I can save time, I don't do any eyeshadow usually. And I will do lashes. I just set my eyelids with the translucent powder, like whatever excess I had on my brush that I was using, and then I'm gonna go in with some mascara and apply some lashes and do my eyebrows. So I'll be right back. Okay, and the lashes that I'm wearing are Ardell Glamour lashes. I really love these lashes because they are long, but they taper off, like they're longer at the ends and then shorter towards the inside. And they also aren't like super thick, so I really love that about them. They're more like on the natural side, I guess. Also, I've been doing my eyebrows a little bit, I unintentionally grew them out a little bit, so they're a little bit thick and a little straighter than I used to. I like don't really have like an arch, but I'm kind of liking it. So I've been obsessed with my butter bronzer. My friend Tiffany recommended this to me, and I also showed this in my like drugstore haul try on thingy. So I love it. It's so natural looking and easy to apply. And I don't really contour since I did the cream contour, and then this makes it super easy to just deepen up the contour just a little bit. Oh, and I also added some wing liner. I understand that wing liner isn't everybody's forte, but I was feeling it today, so I did it. And it literally took me like 15 seconds each time, so if it doesn't take you that long, why not? And sometimes if I want my contour to just be like a little bit more defined, I just go in with a more densely packed brush and just use the same bronzer and just work it in the back part right here. Usually I won't go in with a blush just to save time, and I use the bronzer so it kind of like gives me that, you know, kind of color in my skin. But if I was using a blush, I would usually go in with something like Harmony by MAC. This is really beautiful in the pan. It looks really boring, but it's really pretty on the skin. And a dupe for that would be Nutmeg by NYX. It does look a little bit, I don't know. It looks like this one has a little bit more red undertones, but they apply the same pretty much. It just gives the skin like a little bit of color, but it's not too orange, not too pink, not too like, it's just not too brown either. It's just beautiful. I love it. And for highlight, I've been using since for highlight, since I already have my Tarte's Pro Glow palette out, I'll go in usually with like a mixture of strobe and stunner, or just strobe by itself, just because it's more of a natural highlight shade. And for something more drugstore that also I've been loving, and also I picked up in that drugstore haul video, I'll link it below if you missed it, is the Precious Petals highlight by Wet n Wild. This is also really beautiful and like natural looking, but it also gives you a really nice glow. Okay, and after I'm all done, I just go in with like a big fluffy brush and just blend everything out one more time. And I'm going to be going in with the Urban Decay Quick Fix. I'm going to go ahead and highlight my brow bone with strobe. I don't highlight too much just because there's nothing on my lid, so I don't want it to be too crazy. And just a little inner corner. And for hair, well, what's funny is that I never had like wavy hair before I had my kids, and after I had my kids I have like this wave to my hair now. So I bought this Not Your Mother's Beach Babe Texturizing Sea Salt Spray, and I really love it. I literally just like spray. I don't even brush my hair or anything. It gives it like kind of like a hard feel, but like not like hairspray or mousse or anything like that. It's just more texturized, obviously is what it says. It just makes your hair feel like thicker and just fuller. Sometimes I'll go in with a dry shampoo. This one's by Way. Every time I say this, Way, makes me think of like Orale Way. And just in like the front pieces, or like even just back here on my crown. Oh my god, I totally forgot the lips. So I do have some like lip balm on. Usually I'll just wipe it off and then just reapply it, just because the foundation and stuff gets like on the like outside and it makes my lips look like that. If I'm home, I know I'm gonna eat or I'm gonna be like kissing my kids, I don't put a liquid lipstick on unless I know we're gonna like leave soon or something. But just for the sake of the video, if I were gonna want something on my lips because we're going somewhere or doing something, I would just gravitate more towards a gloss. And of course my gloss is in my car downstairs, and I don't have a backup. So usually what I carry in my purse is what I usually just put on, you know, when we're on the go. So I do love Madeline gloss by, I think it's like the Butter Gloss or something like that, by NYX. That one's my favorite. I can wear it on top of like any nude lipstick and it just looks great. And it's not like clear, but it's not, you know, really highly pigmented. It just gives you a really nice like shine to your lips. Another favorite lip product that I like to use is this, my favorite Night Balm 8-Hour Overnight Recovery by CO Bigelow. You can buy these at Bath & Body Works. It's just like a gloss. I guess you're supposed to wear it, you know, at night when you sleep. And I do put this on before bed and wear it to sleep, but I like to wear it during the day too. So, and to finish my face, now that my setting spray like dried and everything, I have been loving this Milani Make It Dewy setting spray. It really makes it dewy. Like, it looks so, makes your skin look so pretty. If you have dull, dry Sahara Desert skin, you need this. And it's drugstore. Like, even the one I just used, I like that one because it's refreshing and like it's a little more like moisturizing. I think this one has a little more oil in it, so you don't feel the refreshingness of like the one I just used, the Urban Decay one. But this one makes your skin actually look really pretty and dewy. So, and it smells amazing. Like, it smells so good, like perfumey. It smells really good. Okay, so that's it, guys. That's all I have for you guys today. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't something great, spectacular, and like amazing, you know, because that's where you're used to getting it from, you know. But I just wanted to put something out that I've been doing lately and that I've really been loving. I don't like to just, you know, make videos just to make videos. Like, I like to make something that I really like want to share with you guys. So hopefully I will see you in my next video. Make sure to subscribe, follow me on my Snapchat. I'm always on Snapchat, on my Instagram, my Facebook. Everything will be linked down below. If you guys have any other requests, just leave them down below or find me on any other social medias, and I will do my best to answer any questions and all of that. So hope you guys are having a great day, night, wherever you guys are, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.